Do you need leads? I'm Tiffany at Online Marketing Help. I talk to a lot of small business owners, and almost all of them tell me that this is the number one issue that they face in their businesses. If you need leads, establish a solid lead capture system. Effective social media strategies, consistently adding great content to your website, and sending out very targeted emails on a regular basis are the very best places to start. Marketing services giant HubSpot says that the best 3 lead sources for business-to-consumer companies are social media at 17%, SEO or search engine optimization at 16%, and email marketing at 15%. Forbes reported that social media can very easily be your biggest source of leads for your company. And if you think that Facebook marketing is a waste of time and money, think again. According to Skyline Social, a powerful benefit of Facebook is that it's used by 71% of all adults who use the internet. There are many ways to get leads, and feel free to call or email me to talk more about your specific needs and options. But what you really want to take to heart right now is that leads are money. Leads are money. HubSpot did some research, and they report that the average cost per lead for small businesses is $31. In many industries, that cost is so much higher. But for now, let's just price leads at $31 each. With that in mind, putting a value of $31 on each and every lead, let me ask you this. Would you continue on your marketing path as it is? That email address scribbled on a scrap of paper, crumpled in your pocket, if that is worth $31, and those 100 contacts on your email list, and you probably have even more than 100, but that's another $3,100. Then consider the 10 people that you know from your leads group. That is a grand total of $3,441 for those 111 leads. It adds up quickly. But what are you doing with those leads? Did you know that prospects need an average of 10 marketing touches from the time they enter the top of what we call the marketing funnel until they're a closed won customer? Plus, companies with mature lead generation and management practices have a 9.3% higher sales quota achievement rate. Forbes goes on to say that lead conversion is a critical success factor for all businesses, but it holds true in spades for small businesses. If you spend scarce marketing dollars on lead acquisition or generation, you must reap the reward of that investment by converting a high percentage of those leads into revenue. And as a small business, you can more easily stay on top of the lead development process if you keep its success as your top priority. Don't let leads slip through your fingers. Initiate an effective lead nurturing program. Have you ever heard that saying that those personal organizers say, if you haven't worn an outfit or used something that you've stored away for over a year, then get rid of it? Well, now's the time to get real about your marketing. If you have thought about keeping up on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn, or promised yourself that you would send emails every week or even every month, or made a commitment to posting on your blog but you still haven't done it, I'm sorry to have to be blunt right now, but you're probably not going to do it if you haven't done it already. You could task an assistant with your marketing, but that would involve training, more hours, and supervising something that we've already established that you don't want to get too much into. Plus, you know that you have other things for your assistant to do that will surely push the social media, email lists, and blog posts by the wayside, just like what may have already been happening. We've talked before about how much money you lose by paying for leads that you don't convert, but let's take it a step further. Let's go back to those 111 leads at a total cost of $3,441. They also have lost sale costs. Here's what I mean. Let's assume that you get 1 customer for every 20 leads. By losing 111 leads, you're actually losing 5.55 clients. But since you can't have half a customer, let's just go with a loss of 5 clients. If each client is worth $2,500 to you, that is a total cost of $12,500 value on those 5 clients. When you add the $3,441 in the total cost of all the leads, your total loss for not properly nurturing those leads is a whopping $15,991. That's almost $16,000. According to a report from Forrester Research, companies that excel at lead nurturing generate 50% more sales-ready leads at a 33% lower cost. Annuitas Group cites that nurtured leads make 47% larger purchases than non-nurtured leads. So imagine adding another 47% to the client values in our previous calculations. You don't want to lose money, and we don't want you to either. Let us take on your lead nurturing services.